Hello, hello. Divine Wisdom here. Chris Angela Fraser. I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, I have my little space set up here with some stuff. Anyway, some of my cards and stuff. So, oh, and of course, we got some of my crystals, and of course that cute little froggy frog. Those frogs are good because they purge things out. You know, it reminds me of that goddess too. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. It starts with a P, but she's was a Egyptian goddess, and frog was one of her symbols. I don't know if I can check her out again. I'm gonna have to look it up, but she gave me the warning about my, refrigerator. When I heard that frog sound, she gave me the warning about the fridge fucking up and all that black magic shit that was inside of it that John had done. But strangely enough, it didn't start. I didn't notice it until I put that food in from Rhonda, which is interesting. Anyway, but I saw his like 3 marks on it, and there was literally black everywhere inside of the fridge after. I mean, it appeared out of nowhere. It was weird. I had to clean it. It was like a fucking whole thing. Anyway, I got a couple of, new rings. I love my cute little rings. I did my nails. And I got some, let's do it like this, I guess. I got some Palo Santos. I went and got some stuff. I worked on my cards and stuff, but I got a couple of little things. I mean, I wanted to buy a shit ton of this Palo Santo, but I only got 2 sticks of Palo Santo. I got some nice, I like this thicker, bigger leaved sage. I thought I'd try this one out this time. And then, I got some jasmine because I was out of jasmine. That is what the jasmine looks like when it's all dried up, by the way. And then I got some jasmine, by the way, heightens your spiritual awareness, and it helps to open up your third chakra, your third eye chakra, healing on both physical and a spiritual level. I actually put a lot of fresh jasmine inside my tea when I was making my teas. Also, like the jasmine flower and everything. This I'll probably burn and bathe in. But mainly probably burn. And then I got some hyssop. Oh, I was so stoked to find some of this. I'm super happy about this. I'm going to burn some, and I'm going to put some in my bath too, but I'm going to definitely burn some. But in the Bible, hyssop is mentioned for cleansing effect in connection with the plague, leprosy, chest ailments, symbolically in cleansing the soul. I'm just going to have that around. I like to have it around. When I saw it, I had never seen it anywhere. It was hard for me to find in certain places, so I was super stoked when I went to, actually went and got that from the Awakening shop in Laguna Niguel, California. There I got some of that stuff. Oh, and I got a beautiful new quartz crystal, which I'm super fucking stoked on. It is, it's a really beautiful one. I was really bummed because I used to have a crystal that was, it wasn't a cluster like this. It was just a crystal like that big. I actually used to, I wear it on a necklace a lot, but I used to put it in my bra sometimes. And then I'd have a cross on this other side. And it fell out of my bra. I was so fucking bummed. But I was telling the chick when I was getting this big for like, I got this thing for like $11. But, yeah, when I was getting that thing, I basically told her that, you know, whatever I lost, whenever I lose anything, I just figured someone else will get it that really needs it, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But, there was one time I lost my jasper stone. I had a spotted jasper stone, and, you know, when I picked it out, the lady looked at me. She was a clairvoyant in the Designs by Nature shop that's no longer in San Clemente, which I miss. But they had their own mine too, actually, and I got some lepidolite from her mine. Super fucking cool. Like, anyway, and then I have different shells and stuff that I have around here also that I've gotten actually from the sea. Yeah, I found different stuff along the beach when I was walking, and then of course one from the river. This was from the beach that I found, the coral that was shaped in a heart. Well, I don't know. That's really, it looks kind of like coral to me. Yep, it is. Anyway, I've been doing making a lot of cards. Shit ton of fucking cards was making, and I got a lot out of the cards that I made. I took right out of this Moon Magic book. Is her name by Mary Bruce? Okay. And I mean, I'm not really big. I don't do the casting spells and shit like that. I just, you know, I light my candles. You know, I say my prayers, and I do my declare and decrees on my candles. You know, send all negative energy back with unconditional love. It is harming none and helping all is how it shall be. You know. Anyway, I got a lot of information on the lunar cycles in here, and I actually have another. Maybe I'll get that deck out and use it. So I'll do a since I'm talking about them. Yeah. So I'm gonna get out my moon deck and use that. I haven't used it in a while. And I'm gonna start putting these cards. I'm gonna use it right now since I have it out, but I'm actually gonna put it within these cards. Oh, and I did like I added you know, pumpkin, the Ophelia, the black pumpkin, stuff like that. And then I added some other stuff like the goddesses, the moon goddesses, Artemis, Diana, you know. So anyway, I guess what I'll do, I'll mix these in right now and just start because I'm already at 9 minutes and 53 seconds in. Alright, Spirit, my Ascended Masters, my Guardian Angels, my Archangels, my Spirit Animals, help me to deliver clear and precise messages to the collective. Please ensure only pure and trustworthy answers from the divine come through these cards. Please help me to see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have for us. Please show us what's hidden, what we need clarity on, what would be best beneficial knowledge for everyone involved. And so it is. Thank you. All right, so one more. What do we have here? What's going on for the theme of what's going on for the current energy of the collective? Okay. This one wants to come out. Ooh, Moon Goddess. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so I did a couple different things. I have different cards in here, and then I did put some stuff in, like, future, in different spreads in here, what the cards would mean. Plus, I could do it myself. Anyway, this is saying future. So this has to do with someone's future here. The future may well find you seeking the advice of an older woman as you look to take the right path for your highest good. Any woman can embody the goddess. Be she your mother, your sister, or even yourself. In my case, it's myself. I don't know about you guys. You can discern for yourself whatever's going on with your situation. Divine guidance will be yours if you listen to the woman in your life while retaining your sense of yourself. Yeah, see, this was part of a 3-card spread, which highlights how far you've come, how far, so you can be proud of where you're at and where you're basically heading. How, if you're on the same path, what it's gonna be when you get there. So basically, what I'm getting out of this so far is, you are gonna have to listen to yourself, take advice from yourself, or from your mother or your sister, whoever the woman is in your life that you like to listen to. In my case, it's me. I listen to me, myself, and I. I always have been like that ever since I was a kid. Like, I got this. At 5, I was telling her, I got this shit. I don't need your advice anymore, Mom. Thanks. At 5 years old, I was telling her that shit. Anyway, so listen to yourself. Talk to your spirit guides, your ascended masters, and get the right advice that you're going to need from them in order to move forward. Oh, okay. That just fell out. Cricket. Good fortune, wealth, and abundance, focus, intuition, sensitivity, self-expression, and communication. Crickets are positive vibrations, urging us to believe in our capabilities. They guide us to maintain balance, appreciate joy, and trust your inner voice. See? Talking to your spirit guides, trusting your inner voice. In my case, it's me. Not my mom or my sister or my wife, or your wife or whoever. It's me, in my case. So someone needs to trust in their, believe in their capabilities. Because your capabilities are going to guide you to maintain balance and be able to appreciate the trust and the joy of your inner voice. It says, crickets in the house are good luck. It's believed if you remove them, any luck coming your way will leave too. So leave the cricket if it's in your house, okay? All right, I'm going to leave those to the side. Put these to the side. I'm going to start using my moon deck. 15. Overcoming obstacles twice. That's a good sign. Okay, so what do we have here? Give me more with this. Moon goddess in the future. Need to take advice from yourself to, in my case, to take the right path for your highest good. And good fortune, with this crickets, good fortune. Focus. Use your, it says intuition here. Use your intuition and self-expression and communication to focus and create your abundance here, you know. A lot of people will just can manifest, but I can't. I'm like an empress. I will just keep. I'm fertile. I will keep manifesting. If there's even nothing, I will find something to fucking create. I just have always been that way. Always been blessed in that way. Thank you, Lord, for that. Okay, so these are in obstacle possessions. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them here. Okay. Okay, so we have number 49, the Dream Weaver. Which breaks down to 4. Some sort of foundations here. Number 48 is the Nightshade. Oh, that's not so good. That's the current situation. So this is kind of how I'm looking at this is because 3 came out. I'm looking kind of like past, present, and future, you know. And it said future. This is how it's gonna be. The moon here is number 29. The Nightshade 12. 3. Communication, some foul communication might be coming soon, and there's some hidden aspects to it. Some balance will be in the end in the future, though, especially if you're listening to your intuition. And the bottom of the deck is the Moon Dancer. 15. Yeah, overcoming obstacles here. Oh, and the Toad. 34. Some kind of success. And then the Silver. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to start out with the past here. That popped out. Number 49. I'm just going to read it from the book so we can get more information. The Dreamweaver, because I've only used this deck a couple times, by the way. The keywords are goal setting, action, and effort. Dreamweaver is reminding you to determine your own path through life. It's talking about taking the right path right here for the Moon Goddess for your highest good, right? Two taking the right, 2 path cards. Determine your own path through life, because to a large extent your destiny is in your hands. This card is an antithesis of drifting through life, expecting everything just to come to you, growing increasingly resentful towards those who go out and make things happen for themselves. Dreamweaver is telling you take charge of your destiny by setting a few goals and working steadily towards them. Don't be one of those people who constantly complain they can't catch a break or get a foot in the door of their dream job. Don't sit back and wait for someone else to open up a few doors for you or give you a leg up. Do those things for yourself. You are your own leg up. You can open up your own door to success. However, you must be prepared to put in the work. The universe works with you, not for you. It's about collaboration. Yeah. Just like you're collaborating with Spirit. You know, that's exactly what it's about. You have to put in the 3D work down here, right? First it comes with a thought, then you take the action to make that shit happen. You must be prepared to put in the work. The universe works with you, not for you. It will only match your own level of effort. So, if you don't put in the effort, you won't reap any rewards. This card reminds you not to keep playing the victim, but to take on the role of the manifester. Determine what you want, and then take determined steps towards having it. Set your goals and work towards achieving them every day. Then set new goals and begin the cycle again. The Dream Reaver card is here to tell you that there are no limits to what you can achieve if you set the intention and you put the work in. Isn't that the truth? There are 0 limits. If someone is giving you a limit and putting you in a box, maybe you need to reassess their access to you, because they're like just draining you and pulling you down. They're not being positive in any way. And quite frankly, this world is limitless. Our minds are limitless. We could do and create whatever we fucking feel like it, as long as you're putting in the work to do it. You have to put in the effort and the work. Okay? The world can be divided into those who live out their dreams and those who don't. The difference is those who do are active participants in their lives, while those who don't remain passive. Take positive action today towards one of your wildest dreams. Create and live a life you truly love, one wherein you feel blessed every single day. Your dreams into the fabric of reality. Cool. Yeah, it's what you make it. Okay, let's do Nightshade number 48. Yeah. These two together. Okay, Nightshade. Did you see those mushrooms back there? Some are good mushrooms, some are not so good mushrooms. You gotta be discerning on that shit. Anyway, now your shrooms. Okay, Nightshade. The keywords are negative, toxic, sabotage. Toxic, negative, and sabotage. Doesn't sound good. Yep. Deadly nightshade is a highly poisonous plant that grows all over Britain. Oh. Someone might be from of British descent. Someone might be from Britain. In the past, it was believed that witches used deadly nightshade in their flying ointments, which they would rub onto their broomsticks. So this plant would forever be associated with witches and witchcraft. Oh, shit. So some witchcraft is being done here. For some kind of sabotage. Of keeping someone stuck here. Possibly. The Nightshade card represents poisonous people and toxic situations. It's a tricky card, for in reality, it's not always possible to avoid such toxins in society. You can meet them in any area of your life. You might work alongside a spiteful gossip or have a nasty boss. Your mother-in-law might be a nitpicking perfectionist and you can't do anything right in her eyes. What a fucking cunt. Or your spouse might be difficult. What a douche. Why'd you pick that one then? Go do something else with someone else. Dude. This card also denotes toxic situations such as bad relationships, hateful jobs, bad investments, and negative, shady friend groups. When Nightshade comes up in a reading, you are wise to be on your guard. Assess all situations and relationships carefully. Be wary of any new people who come into your life at this time, for they might not all be that they seem. This is especially likely to be the case if a toad or fly-by-night are also present in the reading, and we just saw the toad underneath the deck here. Also, be aware that just because someone has been a friend for years doesn't mean they're trustworthy in all things. Nightshade flowers at night, where few can see. Nightshade flowers at night, where few can see. And this card could represent someone who is kind to your face but secretly working against you when your back is turned. Someone who has a hidden agenda. This card reminds you to be cautious. Someone could be trying to sabotage your life, your relationships, or your career success. Look for signs of envy, jealousy, and resentment in the behavior of those around you. Know that if they're speaking badly against someone else, they're probably speaking against you too, behind your back. Nightshade is asking you to protect and remove yourself from such people and situations and remain watchful and on your guard against these toxic individuals that you have identified. While fake shady friendships might be no more than a flash of in the pan, and resentment festers for a long time, so be prepared to defend your own interests. Wow. Okay, so you've probably been putting in some work and people have been throwing shade your way with this witchcraft card too. You've probably been really trying to do stuff, and people have really been putting some obstacles in your way here, is what I'm seeing so far. Let's check out this moon here, number 29. Okay, keywords are fertility, transcendence, and rebirth. Nice. See, you're not fucking putting up, you're removing these toxic assholes and putting a block in their way, saying, no, I don't think so, and standing your ground. So that's awesome. Good for you. The moon here is a symbol of fertility and renewal. So this is a time of regeneration and rebirth. This card can indicate the fertility of a growing family with children or grandchildren on the horizon. Alternatively, it could mean that you're entering into a time of creativity or creative fertility, when your imagination is fired up for new projects and ideas. That sounds promising. Oh, what the heck? Follow these ideas and see where they take you. Magical moon here is also a symbol of abundance, so it could be that a period of creativity leads to new lucrative opportunity. In the past, it was said that witches could transform into hares in order to escape the persecutors. And as shape-shifting creature, the moon here symbolizes some kind of self-transformation of transcendence. It is a dynamic card suggesting a swift movement, so expect sudden changes to plans and be prepared to go with the flow. Okay, this is quite interesting. Pertaining to my situation. Okay. Oh, I'll read the bottom part too. But so you've been really trying to get out of something that you're in, and someone's really trying to hold you down here. And I was just talking about creating and being, how I can just, some people can manifest, but I'm not only a manifestor, I am definitely a generator too, for sure. Like, I can generate that shit from nowhere. Like, I have been able to create shit from nowhere. It's incredible how the Lord just puts people in my path and gives me ideas in order to do that. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon Dancer, which is incredible. It talks about the keywords. The overall energy for this is celebration, gratitude, and movement. Yes, that's incredible. Hold on, let me get this right. There's something so magical about dancing by the light of the moon in the silvery shadows she creates. It's whimsical, enchanting, and romantic, and whether you dance with a partner or by yourself, it's a form of celebration. The witches of the old knew this. In modern-day covens outdoors, a full moon to celebrate their lunar goddess. Traditionally, they would dance sky-clad or naked, but you don't need to prance around in your birthday suit if you don't want to. Nevertheless, the Moon Dancer card urges you to celebrate. Celebrate your life, your existence, your family, your relationships, your career. Celebrate your health, your wealth, and happiness. Celebration is a form of gratitude, and when this card comes up, it's reminding you to celebrate every little win. Because if we fail to celebrate the small victories, the big ones might never come. If you want to dance under the moon, you can, but the real message of this card is that you should ensure you're marking every milestone of your life with a celebration of some kind. So pour a glass of wine juice and take it outside to toast the moon in celebration of your latest victory, whatever it may be. Oh, that's incredible. By the way, I just booked myself a trip. I'm taking a mini vacation. I'm so fucking excited. I haven't been to the Redwoods in a while, so I got a cute little tiny, like, home, a tiny cabin home. And I'm so fucking excited to go. I hate this concrete jungle that I'm living in right now. It's just, so I'm really excited about that. Do something for yourself, you guys, to keep your spirits high. I'm going to read the Toad also, because it was right behind it and I mentioned it. Toad is about value, truth, and acceptance. A creature of the twilight hours, the toad is most comfortable hiding in the silvery midst of dark and dawn. Hold on. How am I going to do this? He shuns the bright light of full day, preferring to conceal himself away in the shadows. When this card comes up, it's reminding you that beauty is within and that you should not hide your unique beauty away for fear of judgmental society. It's also asking you not to judge others on appearances alone, for they can be deceptive. Take people for who they are, not how they present themselves. Yeah, because you have a toxic ass person that you need to purge on out of your fucking life, period. They might perceive themselves to be all nice and lovey and dovey, but no, they're not. They're a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. They're like an enemy. Confirmation with me itching my nose. Take people for who they are, not how they present themselves. Be prepared to look beyond the surface to the heart that beats beneath. A caustic matter A caustic matter could be indicative of deep trauma and old wounds have left lasting scars. A cold shoulder might mean that someone's trust has been betrayed in the past with disastrous consequences, leading them to shun new relationships. The toad is a creature of the moon. He's magical, musical, and on occasion poisonous. He asks you to tread softly and judge on behavior, not on appearances. Look beyond the scars life has left behind and learn to see the inner beauty within yourself and others. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start clarifying this stuff right quick. I'm going to get my other cards out here. Oh, I got some other cards too I'm going to use. Shut from the dollar store. All right, Spirit. Clarify some of this stuff for us real quick. Let's clarify this Dreamweaver first. Okay. Give me more on this Dreamweaver and what it is that they should not be they need to take action towards. What is it that they need to take action towards here? Clarify this Dreamweaver and what action needs to be taken. And it's saying, talking about a new path here. So it's the Magician in reverse. Wow. The Three of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. The Four of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this here is, there's been manipulation, and clearly that's because, you know, there's a toxic person here in your life that's been really deceiving. And we're saying, two cards saying a toxic person in your life. You know what I mean? That you need to purge out. That you're in the midst of going through currently trying to purge out. Because this was in the past. This is in the present. And this is in the future. Right? So in the past, you were trying to take a path to get over someone that was manipulating, and they were doing some heavy partying with different third parties and stuff here, and they were trying to give you some kind of cup of something that you didn't want. It was like empty, and there's a disconnect there. You're like, no fucking thank you. And then with this Knight of Pentacles here, this is, by the way, Magician is usually an air element. And the Knight of Pentacles is usually earth element. Air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then you have another air sign, which is the Queen of Swords. These are just, I'm just calling out signs. I mean, it could be any of those signs. But